My name is Kofo Adeleke. I'm a development consultant. For over 20 years, I've been involved in environmental management projects and sustainable development. One of the very first projects I worked on was raising awareness about wetlands. Wetlands are very important. They are cradles of biodiversity. Countless species of plants and animals depend on wetlands for survival. Wetlands provide water storage, storm protection, flood mitigation, erosion control, and many other benefits. Yes, the encroachment question. Well, education or enforcement? Well, I think it definitely has to be a combination of both. People need to understand the value and benefits of wetlands, but it all has to be backed up by strong policies and also the ability to enforce them. Tourism can definitely help to protect wetlands. There are so many things that you can do with wetlands, recreational activities, educational activities, ecotourism, and all of these things provide employment, and there's income generation from these activities. School trips, I think, are really very key when it comes to how we can use wetlands for different things. Around the world, there are lots of wetland parks and wetland centres, and there are also some in urban areas. I mean, it's absolutely important to use wetlands for tourism. I mean, the Wetlands Centre in London, I mean, that's an example of a wetland that's inside an urban area. And China has lots of wetland parks. I think Sangyang is an example of an urban wetland park. And I think also there's an important one in Egypt as well. Government needs to play a role at all levels. Nigeria signed the Ramsar Convention on Wetlands in 2001. Now, this is a treaty that needs to be domesticated, whereby, all state governments should have their own policies addressing it. And I believe that there are about 11 Ramsar sites in Nigeria. But, where are they exactly, and how many people know that there are Ramsar sites in Nigeria? These Ramsar sites must be located in local governments, and so these local governments need to sensitize and educate their local communities about them and be involved in the management. Yes, there is definitely a big role for communities in protecting and managing wetlands. An example is the Niger Delta Sustainable Livelihoods and Biodiversity Project, which took place a few years back, and that involved communities. And biological surveys were conducted, and reforestation projects took place, and local communities were directly involved. I mean, I think that was the whole point of the project. It was all to do with livelihoods of the local people. I would really like to be optimistic, but having observed the slow action by the state government to save and protect wetlands in Lagos, unless there is real, radical, urgent action, I think that they're going to shrink even further. However, nature can strike back. And if not carefully managed, it could have, devastating consequences. Yes, I would just like to add that I think that it's crucial to identify where the wetlands are located in Nigeria, the whole of Nigeria, not just Lagos, and give them proper legal status. I also would like to see local governments running local campaigns about wetlands in their areas to raise awareness. But I do think that the slowness to act by government is the biggest problem and challenge that we face. Thank you very much.